So, like, I haven't told anyone about this, I haven't told anyone about it. Like, my dad experienced it a little. I did not move that. I'm a little spooked. Okay. My dad, like, experienced it, like, a little. Look, I ain't dealing with your shit. Please don't move my camera right now. So, this weekend, my dad and I stayed at a, we went camping. And this weekend, if you didn't know, was Friday the 13th, which you know is like a notorious day for spooks. And it was in October. Great plan, Dad. Let's go camping on Friday the 13th in October. So Dad and I went camping. It pretty much went off without a hitch until the night of Friday the 13th. We realized that, you know, we don't have anything to make a fire with. So we had, like, in the middle of the night, in order for us to eat food, we literally had to go into the forest and go, like, gather like sticks and stuff. And at that time, the craziest shit went down. Okay, we heard like repetitive, like, duh, duh, duh. I can't explain it. That sounded really stupid, but you know what I mean. And you know, it turned out to be gunshots. That's what my dad said. He said that they were gunshots. And I'm like, oh, it's a little scary. There must be some kind of animal in the woods that someone's shooting. And we didn't think like much of it. And you know, eventually we did all our stuff and then went to sleep. I slept in the same tent with my dad, and he's really hard to wake up. I very easily wake up. I woke up in the middle of the night to like this whisper scream. I can't explain it. It sounds like if someone was kind of I can't explain it. But it sounded just like, no, it sounded just like how I explained it. Like and you know, it was like coming from up the road to down the road. And keep in mind, this was at like 2 a.m. Something like that. Yeah, so it was already past Friday the 13th. I mean, I got past that day pretty much without a hitch. But you know, you could hear it go, ha, and then like get louder and then silenter. It was weird. Because like, it wasn't like someone was running down the street, because it was like in the speed of like a car. And there, you can hear the wheels on the road because it was rocking. So there was no car. And I was just kind of paralyzed there. I'm like, well, that was creepy. But my dad snoring kind of let the paranoid thoughts out of my head. So that was night one. And then the night after, Dad and I were yet again collecting. This time it was earlier in the day. Dad and I were yet again collecting some more sticks for a fire. And we started walking back, and we heard loud screaming, like crazy children screaming. It was a bunch of children that were screaming. I know what you're thinking, like, dude, it could just be a bunch of kids playing a game. It could be. But like following the loud screaming of a bunch of kids, it sounded like they were in pain or they were being torturized or something. You could hear blah blah blah, the gunshots again. It was crazy. And like, this is the point where most people would call the cops, but my dad was like, ah, it's bull. We ain't calling the cops. So pretty much that was spooky. And then that night, I decided to go to sleep early. I went to the tent and decided to go to sleep early. And Dad was outside the tent next to the campfire. And, like, Dad ended up yelling at me. And I said, what? And he said, that wasn't you. And I said, what are you talking about? I'm inside the tent. And he's like, well, I could have sworn I heard footsteps behind me. And I'm like, Dad, just get in the tent. We don't, just get in the tent. I don't know what to do. That wasn't me. That was not me. It was really creepy. And then, let's see, that was Saturday night. That was last night. Yeah, that was last night. So, like, it was just super creepy. Like, I didn't understand what was going on. And then all of a sudden, Friday night it was freezing cold. But Saturday night it was cold at first. And then, I woke up this morning at 2 or 3 a.m. to a sudden burst of heat. But it's I checked the weather and it's 68 degrees outside. The sudden burst of heat came from nowhere. There's a fan in front of me because my dad needs the fan to sleep. So I didn't know what in the world was going on. I eventually went back to sleep and just had some really weird dreams until this morning. So not too much happened. It was just kind of creepy and I didn't exactly like it. And I didn't even mention, oh my gosh, okay. I didn't even mention the weird man. So I'm sorry. I didn't write a script for this. I just, as soon as I got home, I'm like, okay, I gotta record this video. So when we showed up, we had to no one was at the counter or anything, to check us in because the door was closed because we were late. Because they closed at 6:30 and we got there at 7:30. So we were an hour late. So we were allowed to check ourselves in, so that's what we did. So Dad and I, there was no one around us, no cars or anything. Dad and I walked up and we checked ourselves in. And then we turned around and there was just this guy across the street just kind of just standing there staring at us. And wow, alright, that's a thing. And so we just kind of got in the car and then left. So yesterday, Dad and I went camping. Of course we were camping. Went hiking. And that same guy just passed by us on the trail. And he didn't even look at us. He was just walking. And we just kind of paused. And I'm like, alright. We turned around later on. And that was it of the man. He didn't come back to haunt us, or at least I don't think so. Was that you moving my camera? Please don't move the camera. Anyway, that's it. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I get creeped out by stupid stuff. All of this stuff was probably just really stupid. Probably just coincidental. That was Friday the 13th of October. I'm done. Goodbye.